Hello and welcome back to Concierge TV, your place to enrich your life through stories, rituals, and collective wisdom. And it's brought to you by Lives of a Woman. Hi, I'm Heather Porter, and we are about to get stuck into this week's Future Female, and we're going to be talking about the spice that helps you lose belly fat. Not really. You can actually see what the spice is by going to our website, livesofawoman.com. But why am I bringing this up? Because it is our most popular blog article of the week, and it says a lot of interesting things. Whilst people are still looking for weight loss on a whole around the same every single month, statistically, the word diet has drastically decreased just in the last few years. Now there's some interesting words that have replaced the word diet that we as women are looking for online. And I really want to share a few of these words and statistics with you because I think it's going to really open your eyes. Did you know that words such as lose belly fat get 673,000 searches every single month all over the world? Or what about words like lose arm fat? Arm fat, 27,100 searches per month. And words like lose hip fat get 12,100 searches every single month. So what is going on, ladies? It's basically us being absolutely obsessed with certain areas of our body. One positive note about this is the word juice fasting went from virtually no hits at all to in 2011, it's already been getting 246,000 hits a month. So while we're maybe obsessing about certain areas of our body, we are also fortunately getting a little bit more health conscious in what we're searching for, which is probably why our article, The Spice That Helps You Lose Belly Fat, it's a spice, right? So at least it's not a drug. But you can find out what that is. Again, check us out on the website, livesofawoman.com. Next up is Di Morgan, and she's going to share with you an amazing little story about body obsession.
Heather, thank you so much. That is amazing. You know, ladies, I think we've got to stop. This is real life, no excuses. And spicing up your life, please go to the website and read our blog about it. But, you know, I can share some stories. I've always struggled with my weight. I'm short or shorter than most, so I live in the high heel shoes and normally raise myself. And I've gone and had my body wrapped in cold compresses. I've tried diet pills, all legal of course. I've tried diet after diet. I've tried so many different things, and sure, I've lost weight. Sometimes I put it back on again. And I think from that yo-yo dieting and maybe not looking at it as clearly and as, I suppose, emotionally stable as I could have done, I haven't been as healthy as I should have been. And I think that's what I'd like to share with you today. It's about putting the whole weight loss thing into perspective. How important is it for you to look like you think you should look, be it through magazines, be it through what maybe an ex-partner's told you to lose weight. I've had that too, even when I was only like a size 8. There are so many things that come into our life that make us feel inadequate. Don't make your body image one of them. We are beautiful inside and out, and put it into perspective. All my dieting, my bad eating habits, being so busy, climbing that corporate ladder, eating foods that I probably shouldn't have been eating at 10 or 11 o'clock and going through drive-thrus or 7-Elevens and eating that regularly, that's not a healthy way to live. And as such, I was 32 years old and I was actually interstate at the time for work, ended up in so much pain that I drove back a 3-hour drive, and I actually did it in about 2. Drove myself straight to the hospital, ended up in hospital. 2 weeks later, I get told that I need to have 2/3 of my bowel removed. Not a great thing to do when you're 32, climbing the corporate ladder, heading up a brand new organisation which had launched into 3 different countries, and I needed to take time off. I ended up by having 9 months off work, and the whole body image thing, I ended up getting cut from the bikini line up to the belly button. So I've got scars, I've got the trauma, I've got so many things that, because of maybe my healthy choices or lack thereof by trying to get that perfect body image, I needed to step back and actually take a look at who I am. And ladies, I want you to do that too, because it's all about you. It's all about getting perspective, persevering with who you are, and doing things properly in small increments. Look after yourself. And now we have some great information from Elli, who's going to tell you so much more about how you can put everyday rituals into practice to make sure you are living that healthy life and creating a phenomenal body image about yourself.
Alright, so we're at the end, back to collective wisdom. We've heard from Heather some really interesting stats about body obsession and a pretty amazing story from Di about what can potentially happen if you don't take care of yourself on a daily basis. So I want you to do something that may surprise you. I want you to do the opposite to what you think we might be advising today. I want you to be obsessed with yourself, but in a very different way. In Ritual 2 in our 13-day free program, that ritual is called Take Care of You. And that is where we talk about things like exercise and looking after yourself and body awareness. But in that, we identified something really important that I found for myself and we found from our community. And that is, it's all great to go and have a really full-on exercise program and a regime for weight loss and for looking after yourself. But it's the sweet spots before that, between that and after that. And that's self-care every day. Are you doing the little things every day that actually make you feel better? You know, I know this might sound weird, but if I eat broccoli every day, I suddenly want it more. If I take care of myself every day by waking up and having a big glass of water and staying hydrated through the day, making sure I have time for a nice bath, a long shower, maybe going for a 5-minute walk around the block at lunchtime rather than trying to find an energy drink or something to perk me up. When I'm doing all those things, which includes simple things you might not think of, like listening to music when you need some uplifting, lighting a candle when you're washing the dishes. Does that sound crazy? That's taking care of you and making every part of your day nice. When you do more of those every little daily things, you become more interested in looking after yourself and the obsession changes. It's not an obsession about every little part of you and how perfect it needs to look. It becomes an obsession of taking care of yourself, and that's the kind of obsession that we want for you. And when you're ready, what I found really helps for an exercise program that I can stick to, even for a couple of months to get you in the habit, is to maybe join a group. Google or research, be part of a group where you have to turn up, where you're with other women who are having the same challenges and interests as you, where it's a little bit social and you get into a routine and a habit that makes you feel good, that you turn up to because you feel you're part of something bigger than yourself. And hopefully, when you add all of those things together, the obsession turns to a positive one. And that's what collective wisdom does, tapping into other women and what everyone else is doing and making sure that you share your journey with other people instead of feeling alone, because you never are. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Concierge TV, and we look forward to seeing you next week with some more great information. Remember, if you've got a story to share on this topic with our whole community, leave a comment below and make a difference to somebody else, or pass this on to a woman you care about. Thank you so much, and remember, you are your greatest asset.